What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Talkin podcast where we talk about sports, news, entertainment, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else we feel like. I'm your host and worst best friend, Ramboss Terrible, and the man to my right, who is kid-tested, mother-approved, Mike Ehle. What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
What's going on, man? The kids do love me, and I do love them single mothers, man, you know?
Respect.
Black Car got it right, man. They got it right.
And with that, let's go ahead and get this show started. So, Mike, do you have a TikTok?
No.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I thought about I should have one, but I'm surprised at myself that I don't have one.
Oh, well, here's the thing.
But I find them interesting, but there's no way I'm doing the little dances and shit.
Well, that was, well, what you consider TikTok to be, like, from what you even just said, it's not necessarily like that anymore. It was like that at the beginning, for sure. Like, you jump on and you just see everybody fucking dancing around and shit like that. But the more you use
what they do, talking about stocks and shit now?
It depends. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, like, if
they got like different categories now?
I mean, not necessarily. So how it works is, like, at first it'll just show you a bunch of shit, right? And then the more you watch certain types of stuff, the more it'll show you those types of things. So if you're a person who's into stocks, it'll show you, like, eventually it'll show you something about stocks or whatever the fuck, right? And then if you like it, it'll keep showing you stuff like that. But yeah,
that's like what Instagram does that for me. So
I mean, Instagram kind of does that. Instagram is, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Instagram. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of all fucking bullshit to me. But anyway, the reason I was bringing up the whole TikTok thing is because I have a TikTok, and I saw this. I've had TikTok for, I don't know, probably a couple years now, I would think.
How many dances have you done?
Why? What are you so focused on these dances?
Because I think that's what everybody was doing with TikTok. How many dances you got?
I don't dance at all.
So like, what you have it for?
I was making videos on there where I was doing like Reddit. No, goddammit. There's no fucking dancing. I was doing like Reddit readings. But anyway, you throw me off the fucking topic. Who cares? The fuck I was doing.
That's all TikTok's for.
No. just let me finish my fucking topic. All right,
I'll listen. My fault.
So I was gonna to ask if you did have TikTok, have you seen the teenager filter? And I'm assuming you haven't because you don't have TikTok. So yeah. I just wanted to bring this shit up real quick. It is fucking crazy accurate with how it shows you how you looked as a teenager. So
are you serious?
Dude, it's so accurate. Like, for me, it didn't do much to my hair, but like, it gets rid of your beard and all that shit. And like, it just de-ages you. And I was like looking at myself when I was like fucking 14, 15 years old. And I was aged. Well, I guess not. You look pretty good, but I look like dog shit for a 35-year-old. But yeah, dude, it really does like completely take you back. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I was looking at myself and it was like borderline emotional looking at, and like kind of like, I didn't cry, but I was like fucking like, holy shit, this is crazy. Like, it was like, it kind of hits you in the feels a little bit.
My daughter has TikTok. I probably just tell her to let me jump on, and I just want to see myself young again.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd get a kick out of it. I'm not saying you look old or anything, but
just got a bunch of titles that says I am.
If you ever jump on TikTok or some shit, just give it a look. I think you might find something you enjoy.
Yeah, I'll look at my daughters first.
Yeah,
she dances. I don't think she dances anymore, but
I would assume. Wait, which daughter are you talking about?
My youngest one.
Oh, I guess that would have made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see your older daughter being too into the whole dancing side of TikTok.
She should, man. She should start advertising my G daughter, man.
Yeah, honestly, your granddaughter is really cute.
Yeah, the world needs to see her.
How did she? Wasn't she in a competition like not that long ago?
Not really a competition. It was just like the little city was like best looking baby.
Oh, do you know how that went?
Yeah. No, I know she didn't win. It's all favoritism, man. It's all politics.
It is. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though. Hopefully she'll get him next time.
No, yeah. She's not even. We can't let her head get big no more.
Her ego's too much.
Yeah.
So speaking of TikTok, there was a teacher who I follow on TikTok, and he actually taught me something.
Dancing.
No.
That's all they do, man. Stop.
So
I treat you like my kids, man. Stop lying to me, man. That's all they do is dance.
So this guy, he was holding up a bucket, right? And he's in a classroom, like a high school classroom. And he was kind of talking to TikTok and the class at the same time. And he asked the class, he was like, hey, why do we have this fucking bucket, this empty bucket in the classroom? And they were all taking guesses and shit like that. And it actually turns out, do you know why they have buckets in classrooms now, like empty buckets?
Combat a fire.
No, but that's a pretty decent guess.
Yeah, okay. Catch bullets.
So that's actually closer to the answer than I even thought. So what really they have these buckets in these classrooms is because of school shootings. When they lock the classrooms down, they might be stuck in the classroom for like an extended period of time, right? And the kids are going to need to fucking...
Shit, I already know where this is going now.
Dude, that's literally what it's for. It's literally so the kids can take a shit if they're stuck in a classroom and can't go to the bathroom like in the hallways.
How big is this bucket?
It's like a 5-gallon bucket. It's pretty.
Okay, so it's like a Lowe's bucket.
Yeah, exactly, like a Lowe's or Home Depot bucket or something like that. But the thing is, like, there's
also
also
liner inside of it.
They have like these little plastic bags full of different items in there. So like they have like toilet
wipes.
paper inside of them. They have wipes.
Better have wipes.
No, they have wipes. And it's funny too because you take the top off the bucket and it has like a little toilet like shaped seat at the top of it. So
that's pretty cool.
So they could sit on it. But the thing is, the reason why I was like watching this guy is because the first video I watched of his, he was getting a ton of fucking like pushback from people who were like, oh, you have these buckets in the fucking classroom because you want the kids to shit in them. You guys are fucking bunch of freaks.
Man,
you know what I'm talking about? How there's like these fucking kind of conspiracies around, like, oh, you want the kids to shit in the buckets and blah blah blah. You have the bucket, like it's proof that you want the kids to shit in the bucket.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
people turn it into that.
Yeah, so he ended up having to make this second video and like explain what this bucket was. He's like, it's not because I want kids to shit in buckets. It's because America has a fucking
class and punish them.
Exactly. It's because America has a fucking school shooting problem. You know? He's like, that's
before
why.
you go anywhere, have a seat on this bucket, John. Before you go out to lunch. You know, we're not for after school special, motherfucker. This is real life situations.
But yeah, how fucked up is that? Like, when I first saw the bucket thing, I didn't even think of that. That didn't even cross my mind that the bucket was for school shooting purposes. You know? But that's literally what it's for.
I'm just picturing like, so where they set it up, like I'm picturing they set it up at the table and the kid's just sitting there, got his arm up, he's looking at the class. Yeah, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I'm assuming he's not like setting the bucket up on top of like the teacher's desk and just like having someone sit on it.
The desk is right here.
Yeah.
All you see is his chest and up, and he's just got his hands on it. What's going on, guys?
Just fucking letting it loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just thought that was kind of crazy, right? Like, I don't know. Some people got some pretty weird conspiracy theories out there, and I thought that this was kind of a funny one.
Yeah.
Well, not funny, but kind of fucked up one. And going on with the whole conspiracy theory thing, you heard about those fucking UFOs that were shot? Yes. Yeah. You heard about them UFOs over Alaska?
They're everywhere.
They shot down 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they said that they couldn't find them afterwards. After they shot them down. There's no fucking way. They either didn't shoot him down, or they did shoot him down, and they fucking just don't want to tell anybody that they recovered him.
They respawned. That's what they did.
They respawned. It's a video game.
Exactly. Them aliens are about that life, man.
They came back.
They figured it out.
You believe in aliens?
I don't know about aliens, but like paranormal activity, but not alien. I don't think not aliens.
No, you don't think that there's something out there somewhere?
I guess because, I watch a bunch of those shows, and man, every time I watch it, I was just like, God damn, there has to be better proof than this, man.
I agree that the amount of evidence we have for it is kind of fucking whack. Like, it's pretty shit. Yeah. You would think, like, in 2023, with the like camera resolutions that we have right now.
Hell yeah, with that one
to,
Samsung that can zoom in and
dude,
fucking forever.
That thing's crazy.
Look at the fucking flag on the moon.
Yeah, no, but you're right. Like what I'm saying is like, why the hell can't we get something better than like a blurry fucking, you know, like odd shape in the sky, you know?
Not only that, we monitor space. Like there has to, after all these years, there has to be something like they come and see us, but we can't catch them before they get to us. Like we monitor the fucking sky, not 24/7 probably, but I mean.
So you don't believe in them at all? Like you don't think they exist?
No.
Okay. See, I think
sorry.
they exist. Oh, it's
I'm sorry. I ruined your dream. I'm sorry.
I just honestly don't come across too many people who don't believe in aliens, and it's purely just because of like how big the universe is.
I need proof.
I could see that. I could see that the universe being so big that nobody's found us yet, or something like that.
Yeah.
Just because of the pure size of it. But I still think that there's probably something out there, like just based on the scale of everything. I think something.
But do you think we're the strongest then?
I mean, if something was to come fuck with us, absolutely not. We're getting fucking wrecked.
Yeah, because if somebody found us and we didn't find them, we're pretty.
Yeah, we're fucking done. Like, let's be real. There's not even going to be like a chance for us to win. So think about it like this: what about if like we're just so fucking like dumb and we don't realize how dumb we are? Like, does an ant realize how fucking stupid it is compared to like a human? No, right?
They might. They panic. They panic when they see us.
I mean, they panic because they don't want to get crushed.
Yeah,
but
see,
I don't think
they know the role in the fucking kingdom.
But even so, do they really like? I don't know. That brings up a whole new question. Like, do ants even have like conscious? Like, are ants aware of themselves?
They're assholes.
Why are they assholes?
Fucking fire ants. Those motherfuckers are assholes.
Oh yeah, fuck those ants. I don't like those ants either. Here in Florida, there's a real bad like fire ant problem out here.
Yeah.
So they're fucking.
Yeah, we got it here too.
They bite
Them
and like
ruthless.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible. And like,
and they're actually like, so you know how they build mounds? Well, over here they get under my carport, under the concrete.
Yeah.
And they chill up under there, so they got a fucking mansion.
Oh shit.
Where I can't get to them. And every now and then I see them run around in the little cracks, but they got a damn fucking mansion up under here, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, I don't like fucking.
So when I see these cracks, man, I pour hot water and bleach down them motherfuckers. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, y'all wanna play this game?
So I actually was watching some video about different kinds of like bees and shit like that, and I didn't know that there's a bee. It's called a mason bee or a masonry bee. They live in like bricks and shit like that. So like anything with like anything hard. So like little like reeds and shit like that have like a hole in it. They'll go into them and like live in there.
Hey, you know those little fat bumblebees?
Yeah. Those are bumblebees.
Them dudes can dig a perfect hole in a piece of wood, man. It's pretty impressive.
Really?
Yeah, they do it all the time in my backyard. I got these those little wood beams.
Yeah.
And you come there, you see a perfect hole. It looked like somebody just drilled a perfect hole. You're like, damn, that's pretty impressive. And then you see a bee walk up in that motherfucker. You're like, oh no shit, you motherfucker.
You know what?
So what I did, I took some fucking duct tape and I taped them in there. I was like, yeah, fuck you. Come back out and say a perfect little hole where he exited. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
Don't kill the bees. The bees are so helpful.
Yeah, those big fat ones don't sting you. I was just being an asshole. I gotta let them know my role in the kingdom,
That's fucked up. But yeah,
he lived.
I hope so. But yeah, no, I know there's like a bee problem right now. Like there's so few of them left. That's the issue.
You need to watch that movie Bee Life again or whatever. Was it called Bee Life?
I think it was called A Bug's Life, and those were ants.
No, they got the Bee movie.
Bee movie. Yeah. There was a bee movie.
Yeah, we had to fucking take care of the bees, and so they can come back and pollinate everything. Well, we'll find out how good the bees are when the pollination starts coming back around, huh?
Was that what that movie was about? I don't even remember.
Yeah, we're getting rid of all the bees up in New York. Matter of fact,
another movie that I didn't see from New York.
True story.
God damn it!
And so that big old what park y'all got up there? Central Park? Is that big old park?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the flowers were dying and everything, man. It took the bees to come back to repollinate that place, man.
It helps. It helps.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I fear about this bee game, how strong it is come April when my car is green.
When you're I'm covered in pollen and shit, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll see how strong that game is.
Speaking of fucking like the bees and shit, in Ohio, in East Palestine. Like, did you hear about this with the train derailment in the news?
That don't even sound like it's in Ohio.
Right, East Palestine, right? But
East Palestine sounds like it's overseas.
sounds like in the Middle East. But did you hear about it?
No, the train derailment.
Yeah.
It contaminated the water.
Dude, it contaminated fucking everything over there.
Yeah.
Like, there's birds and shit, like, falling out of the skies. I saw this on TikTok, actually.
Damn.
These guys
are very informative.
There was this dude who came back because they, like, evacuated a couple of them, right? And they were saying, hey, leave for a couple days and come back. And when he came back, he was in a parking lot, and there was just fucking birds literally littering the parking lot, falling from the sky. Because the air is so contaminated there that they can't survive.
Damn, the air's fucked up? Damn,
Yeah.
I thought it was just the water. Shit.
No, it's the air, the water, the land, fucking everything over there is so contaminated right now. It's fucking killing the wildlife. So, like, even there were people who left for, like, the night or whatever, and they left, like, their cats or whatever, like, behind at the house because they're only gone for, like, the night. They came back and their fucking cats were dead.
Where they gave them the water or something, or the air?
I think it was both.
Jesus.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I think, who is it? The EPA, who's in charge of, like, saying everything is clear, Environmental Protection Agency. They said it was good to go, basically. Hey, everybody, you're fucking safe. Meanwhile, these goddamn animals and shit are all falling out the fucking sky and just dropping dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Ain't no humans stayed back, or no?
I'm sure there were some people who stayed back, but, I mean, a human's a pretty big fucking animal, so it's probably going to take a while for whatever toxins are in the air to kind of...
Yeah, it'll hit them. Yeah, it'll hit them here in a minute.
Eventually, there's going to be...
fucking third arm growing or some shit.
Probably. But I think eventually, like, you know how you always see those, like, commercials on TV that'll be like, if you or someone you love has mesothelioma, please call fucking Procter and Procter or whoever. That's probably what's going to happen eventually for this type of shit. If you were around the area of East Palestine,
like how they did Camp Lejeune with the water, drinking the water in Camp Lejeune.
Yeah, but the Camp Lejeune thing is kind of interesting though. Like, I don't know how fucking real that is. You know, because, like, I always see Camp Lejeune, like, shit, be like, oh, did you drink the water in Camp Lejeune? And then there was other shit like, did you fucking have ear protection while working in Camp Lejeune? If so,
a
class action settlement.
Yeah, 3M hearing protection.
Yeah, and I'm just like, this all sounds like fucking bullshit, you know?
Yeah, all you get's $1.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. Just everybody claims that. Yeah, I had those things.
Yeah.
All right, here goes
how they gonna
$1.
prove that? But yeah, I just don't trust the. I'm a little fucking sketched out by the whole, you know, EPA telling everybody is good to go back. Meanwhile,
yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of people are gonna get sick,
man.
I know, and like, here's the thing too. Like, I care more about animals than I do people. Like, frankly,
I think a lot of people do actually.
Yeah, and the fact that people even left their animals behind, like, kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
You know, like, you really gonna fucking just leave your animals behind like that? Like, kind of piece of shits, if you ask me.
Yeah.
There's another thing that fucking pisses me off. It's when It's when fucking people buy dogs, or, like, will get a dog and take care of it, you know, for like 10 years or something like that, and then it starts getting old, right? And the dog starts having health problems, so they take it to a fucking shelter.
Yeah.
And
that's ridiculous.
Dude, I fucking hate those people. If you do that, you're a piece of shit. Straight up.
I had to pay $8,000 to get my dog fixed.
Yeah, I would pay it too. Because, like, the way I see it, an animal's like a part of your family, man. Like, you don't just fucking throw them to the side and, like, all right, go die off by yourself, you know,
Especially how loving animals are to you. They ain't do you no harm.
No. It's fucking ridiculous. And, like, you're their whole goddamn world.
I look at Kratos, and I tell him every day, I said, motherfucker, I spent $8,000 on you, boy. You better understand how much I love you. I let him know.
you just rub it in his fucking face.
No, you can't. We go to the store. No, you can't get that food. We got to go get this cheap shit because I spent $8,000. You want a toy? No, I spent $8,000.
But yeah, man,
that motherfucker's so wholesome, man. He comes in the house and he just looks at you like, man, let's go play. Like, goddamn, you know, my leg's still messed up. I'm like, hey, calm down, bro. Can't you see I'm limping? How come you can't see this?
How old is he now?
He'll be 3 in May.
Oh, so he's still young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
full of energy too. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, my friend's bulldog ain't full of energy.
Yeah, but he's what is his breed?
Micro-bully.
Micro-bully. So how old do they normally get?
I don't know, because they're still so, like, they're new to the
It's thing. Like a new breed, right?
Yeah, some people are saying 12 years. Somebody's like, man, I lived to 8 years. I'm like, yeah, I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
He better give me at least a good 15. I spent $8,000 on this surgery. No, he ain't leaving me yet, Craig.
There was a comedian who was saying that he was like, when you buy a dog, you're basically asking for crippling depression in like 12 years.
Yeah, I bet, man.
You know,
that one thing I hate about looking at Instagram when I scroll through and them stories pop up. I'm like, God dang it.
Yep, I fucking hate that.
Gotta hit the like button though, and then I scroll about the next one. Every fifth one is that. I'm like, God, stop, man.
Yeah,
we go look at workout videos. Golly.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit about fucking like, you know, old ass dogs and dogs that fucking were abandoned and all that shit. And they play to your goddamn heartstrings, man. They know how to do it.
Man, I follow this one group. It's called I Stand With My Pack. And I want to say they're based out of California. But, man, they have some beautiful dogs, rescue dogs. And they're all so beautiful. And they'll go to shelters, get them out of the shelters, and they'll bring them back to health and everything like that. And what sucks is, like, me being in Louisiana, I can't go get that dog in California because they want the dog to stay close to them. I was like, damn, but, man, for a rescue dog, they got some nice ones over there.
Have you ever seen a corgi basically mixed with like anything?
No.
They look so fucking ridiculous. They look like
corgis look ridiculous anyways.
There was a corgi and like a yellow lab, and it literally just looks like a corgi disguised as a yellow lab. Like they all
still got the little short legs with no kneecaps.
They're still fucking tiny little legs, and it's just like they're wearing a yellow lab's head. And then the same thing with like they had one that was like a boxer, and it had like a boxer's fucking head with like a corgi body, and I was like, what the hell type of shit is it? Yeah, it looked really goofy, but people were paying like a lot of money for these mixes, these corgi mixes.
Yeah, corgi mixes.
Did you see the All-Star game? Basketball?
No, I watched bits and pieces. I told you Saturday was a horrible day for me, and I was like, man, I'm gonna sit here. And I was like, there ain't nothing on me. Check out the All-Star thing. And I just didn't have no interest in it. I was like, never mind.
Dude,
and then it led me to Sunday, where I was like, I'm not even going to watch it Sunday.
Dude, it was so bad. Like, I've watched a lot of the All-Star games, mostly because, like, just whatever. It's cool to see a bunch of the, you know, top players kind of like just fucking around. But this one was like, it took, like, a shitty basketball game to, like, a new level of bad. The only thing I really enjoyed about it was pretty much watching LeBron fucking still slam it down at goddamn 39, 38 years old.
Yeah,
whatever
38, 39, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the best part of it for me. I also thought it was kind of whack that like Jason Tatum, he scored 55 points in an All-Star game, which all he was doing though, honestly, was just shooting threes. So it wasn't exactly like...
From half court? It better be from half court.
Dude, not even. Like it was just regular ass threes and shit like that. Threes and twos. And yes, of course you got 55 points. There's no defense in that game. It's literally just...
You're just shooting an open shot,
Yeah,
you're warming up.
But fucking Damian Lillard actually was he nailed one from like half court, like legit half court, and made it look easy. I was just like, damn, that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, it was pretty trash, honestly.
Yeah, because I wanted to watch the slam dunk. I saw who won it. I don't remember the dude's name, but
Matt
I was like, man, because was it Saturday? That's when they do all the slam dunk and 3-point shoot and all that. Yeah, I was like, man, let me watch this one, but I just didn't draw no interest in it.
I cannot remember who it was, but they were doing like a 3-point shootout or something like that. And I think they have like 60 seconds to shoot as many as they can. And I think they finished with 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was it. 2. I was like, how the fuck do you just make 2? You're a professional NBA.
Yeah, no clutch.
2. And then the guy you were talking about with the slam dunk contest, his name is Mac McClung. And he actually got signed with the 76ers and got picked up by Puma and won the slam dunk contest all within 5 days.
Golly.
Yeah, so he had like the best fucking week. like period. Yeah, he just
ain't gonna get to lose all that shit next month.
Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, we'll see. I don't think he's as good as like of a basketball player as like a dunker.
I wonder if he can ball or can he just do extravagant dunk?
He can dunk and shit like that, but I mean, we'll see. And then what else? Russell Westbrook got traded again. This is like his.
Where was he at? Where did he just leave from?
Lakers. He was on the Lakers for the last 2 years. and he fucking got traded.
And he just went across the street, right?
He went to the Clippers.
Hell, across the basketball court.
He went to the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Clippers.
Go to the other locker room.
So I think, I think Russ is going to do better with the Clippers than he did for the Lakers, but it's literally like the same situation again.
Yeah, same lineup, pretty. Well, not lineup, but I mean, like, you're not going to be the All-Star.
No, he's probably going to come off the bench. To me, that makes sense. So he can like kind of push the secondary a little bit because he's got a ton of fucking energy still. Like that dude can. Yeah. He still can go 100 miles an hour.
Was that his role at the Lakers too?
Basically, they tried it. They tried to have him as a starter. He fucking sucked as a starter. So they put him on the bench, and he actually performed way better on the bench than he did when he was starting. So they kept him on the bench. So hopefully, with the Clippers now, he'll actually just from the get-go just start off on the bench.
Yeah.
So that way Kawhi and Paul George can do what they do, and not have to worry about fucking Russell Westbrook's shitty hands or whatever and shitty shooting.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got anything for sport? Any sports shit? That's about all I got.
No, football's over, man.
Yeah, football's over. So
matter of fact, about football. Did you see the Super Bowl parade?
I saw bits and pieces of the parade.
You see my man Patrick Mahomes showing out?
I saw Patrick Mahomes give the fucking trophy to some random fan and then just walk away.
They're saying that
so
was
drunk.
a replica trophy. They're saying that trophy was the fans or something. But it's just so funny that because people are backlashing them like their own fans are like, man, I can't believe our guys act like that.
They were celebrating. They're fucking they won like the top fucking
look
the pinnacle of their sport.
The Buccaneers won it. Them motherfuckers were throwing the trophy from boat to boat.
Exactly. What the hell are they talking about? Yeah, people just.
And I looked at it because I looked at the simple fact that during the football season, they probably don't drink as much. They probably do everything healthy and work out. Now's the time to we earn this.
Yeah,
it's only like coming back from deployment. I think.
You're right.
Like Tom Brady said,
Oh,
like Tom Brady said.
Like Tom Brady. He officially retired. Again.
Yeah, you know how much they're selling his sand for?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, wasn't it like fucking some crazy amount of money? Like
99,000, 99.
Almost 100,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
999.
For the spot where he officially retired in Tampa, like on that beach, they collected the sand off that spot and then were selling it.
Yeah.
And people were paying some like.
I don't know if anybody bought it yet. Yeah, I don't know if anybody bought it.
I don't know, but I mean, somebody's gonna fucking buy that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and scoop. Be like, he walked on this piece when he was leaving the beach.
But the thing is, like, no bullshit. If you have enough money to fucking buy some fucking sand like that off eBay, you have enough money to go over to that exact spot and just scoop it up yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be way cheaper to just fucking take a plane out there.
Put it in a better bottle. You can put it in a better bottle.
Like a fancy bottle.
You can frame it, and you could probably, if you got that money, I'm sure you could throw Tom Brady half. And hey, man, can you sign this bottle? He'll probably look at you like you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, but if you were like, hey, I'll give you $50,000 to sign this fucking thing, I'm sure he would do it. Bottle of sand. So whoever buys that, fucking, hopefully they can get their money's worth, but it doesn't sound like it. But
you watched Last of Us?
I did watch it. It was
another good episode, man. Another good episode,
dude. During this episode, okay, so I don't want to say too much if you haven't already watched it, but they have a scene in this episode that is verbatim the video game scene, like exactly word for word the video game scene. And when they were doing it, I was fucking like blown away while I was watching it, because I was just like, this is like. So it was nostalgic, and it was just amazing, like how well they did that scene.
Yeah,
they're fucking knocking it out of the park right now. And there's even a scene where the scene where Ehle like yells at the girl in like the cafeteria, and it's like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah,
right. That girl is a huge part of season 2. Or if there would be a season 2, because there's a second game, which I'm assuming would be season 2.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah, they're going to get a lot of good reviews off of this one.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they put that girl in there and it's quick. That whole scene right there lasts like it's literally
you didn't even need that part in that show. Yeah.
Literally at all. It did nothing to the episode except show that Ellie's like kind of a fucking asshole. But everybody knows that already.
To the other kids, but she sat there and fucking ate popcorn and watched a movie with them.
Yeah, but. So but that's a cool little, foreshadowing, in the future.
Yeah.
They introduced her already. I'm looking forward to next week because I want.
Yeah, but I mean, without playing the game or never seeing gameplay, I enjoy this series.
I think I can see how you would. Like, it's a really good, even just standalone series, like for what it is, right?
Yeah.
If you haven't already seen Last of Us,
you see some of the things like, man, they need to make a game after this.
Yeah, all the quotes. Yeah. Oh, man, this would be a great game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no shit. But and actually, it's funny you say that because Naughty Dog, who's the creator of Last of Us, they said that they might not be doing a Last of Us 3. So, I guess there were talks about it.
Don't believe. Nope, don't believe. They're doing it. They're doing. Don't.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know
that fucking climax, man. Don't fall for it. They're doing it.
The thing is, like, I just don't know if the company itself, like Naughty Dog, is going to do it, or if they're just going to sell the rights to another company to finish it, which they could do and make a fuck ton of money if they did that. If they sold the rights.
Yeah, so what happened when Game of Thrones did that shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still, that wasn't. You know, I don't know. Game of Thrones was. Yeah. That's a fucking such a good show for such a long time, and then they fucking fumbled it right at the.
That's how they treated us, man.
That was it. They didn't give a
disrespect.
Flying shit. What else? So I've been playing, just real quick, a game called Guild Wars 2. If you are someone who's into that type of shit, it's kind of fun. I wouldn't say it's more fun than WoW, but it's a good WoW substitute for now.
Guild Wars 2.
I can see it in your face.
Yep, I like it.
You just can't wait to fucking download this game.
Is this a game where you roll around with your posse and kill things?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
See?
I'm like a weird tree man.
Can you change your character?
Yeah, I think one of my friends is like a bull. He's like a bull man. I don't know what they're called. I just started playing. I don't know what their races are. Yeah.
Guild Wars 2 and you ain't never played 1?
No, I never played 1. I started playing 2 because I was getting bored playing the WoW. Because at the end of WoW, like Warcraft, you end up doing the same shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't want to end up hating Warcraft because I'm doing the same shit. So you know what? Let me go play a different game right now so I can, you know, kind of...
Where do you find the time to play these games?
I don't know, man. I just fucking do.
It's like a weekend thing, or
no? It's an all day.
I know you got class. We do try to do this little podcast thing, and
yeah. But I mean, like when I'm not doing class, that's what I do.
Man, I feel like my life. I'm like, God damn, I got a lot of time. I guess like if that's like when I go to the gym, you can sit there and you can.
Yeah, but I mean, you go to the gym for what? 2 hours? You don't stay there for fucking 6 hours.
No, hell no.
Right? So
an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, my gym is literally in my garage.
Yeah.
You know, and I barely used my gym for the last 6 fucking months. Speaking of which,
that's why I never bought a gym, because I was like, damn, I got a free membership at the base.
Yeah.
I got a $20 membership down the road.
Yeah, you're in a way different spot than him. Like, if I wanted to go to the gym, my gym is like 20 minutes down the road, and I don't want to drive 20 minutes to go to the fucking gym.
Run then if you don't want to drive.
You want me to run? I'm not running 20. I can't run 20 minutes. 2, 20 minutes in a car is a lot different than 20 minutes on foot. That shit would take me all fucking day to get over there.
Get a bike.
But anyway, I was squatting, right? I squatted, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago, right? Dude, like 2 days after I had squatted, I was taking a shit. And I was trying to fucking get up after I was done. And I swear to God, if I hadn't already taken a shit, that I would have shit my pants. Like, it was so fucking painful.
That bad.
It was so, because I'm stupid. Like, when I was squatting, I was like, you know what? Let me just try to get up there. So I was like, you know, so I started off with like 135 or whatever. And then I bumped it. I was like, all right, I can go to 225. So I did 225. I was like, okay, this is okay. And then I did 315. And then I just did reps of 315 until I couldn't.
Come on now.
Yeah, it was dumb. And my legs were complete jelly. So, yeah, I learned my lesson. My legs are okay now.
I'm about to say, I bet they're probably still sore a little. Hell, but you know what, man? With my leg, I got to think before I get up now. Because it's so fucking hard. Because I was like, damn, I'm trying to can't put pressure on that one. So I got to fucking one leg squat this one and get up, man. It's just so. And then when I sit down, I got to brace myself like this to sit. It's weird, man. And
oh, yes, because you got the knee issue, though, you got going on right now.
Yeah.
Was it because of the medication?
Ever since I stopped taking that blood pressure medication, the pain kind of went down. The swelling's been going down, but it's been a little over a month now.
Yeah, because I remember you saying like you would have this happen every once in a while, but now it's been that way like for a minute.
I got my old heads. I got my old heads at the gym. My fellow retirees. That this one dude, man, I would never know he was over 65, but he's a retired Marine. That dude, he's like, man, you're getting old. I was like, I know, but I mean, he's like,
no shit.
Stop doing stupid shit. I'm like, God damn. I was like, I didn't think I was doing stupid shit. I was doing elliptical for fucking 30 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like, your body, he's like, that's going to take a while to heal because you're just getting old and we don't heal like we used to. I said, yeah, I'm starting to realize that shit.
Yeah, for real. That's pretty ridiculous. Well, hopefully, Mike, it gets better for you.
I got an appointment on the 3rd. We'll see how that goes. I thought about switching my appointment to another doctor just so I can get seen earlier. But my buddy, man, he spoke. My buddy, he's a retired Air Force guy. He spoke about the doc. He's like, man, he loves the doc because every time he tells him about his pains and aches, she's like, well, what do you want done? I want an MRI done. He just got an MRI done today on his elbow. So I was like, damn, maybe I should keep her. That way somebody will, I guess, finally listen.
Right.
Try to do like what I thought. Like they've been doing X-rays, and X-rays ain't gonna catch fucking cartilage and shit. Probably. I don't know.
I don't believe so. You'd probably need an MRI for like a little more in-depth fucking scan. Well, like I said, man, hopefully it gets better because I know you've been dealing with that shit for a minute.
Getting old.
Probably getting tired of it.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is put on that fucking teenage filter. You'll feel better.
I know, right? Can I put it on my knee? Let me see what my knee look like at fucking teenage years. I guess I'll download TikTok.
All right, Mike. We have a write-in question this week. So I want to
get my tea ready. Let me get my tea ready.
There you go.
All right. I'm listening.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. And I'd like for you to give them some advice. All right. So the name...
We will give them advice. Don't put this all on me.
So your advice to somebody by the name of Earmuffs. Okay?
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs is the name. All right. So it goes... Hey guys, I like your show. Mike is so hilarious. My 5-year-old has sensory processing disorder. I just found out from his teacher that they give him earmuffs to wear in the cafeteria or outside at recess when it's too loud for him. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't want him to be uncomfortable and have sensory overload every day or however often, but I also don't want earmuffs to become a crutch. I have been working on coping mechanisms with him and have not had to use any props so far. His teacher did not give me much detail as this was told via email, so I have a few questions before I decide if I'm okay with this or not. His dad, who was CC'd on the email, otherwise I wouldn't have told him about it yet, is 100% against it and doesn't want him to be quote-unquote the freak at lunch. What do you guys think? Is it okay to allow earmuffs when things are too loud for Dax, or should we try other coping mechanisms before resorting to the earmuffs? Thanks. What you think?
First off, I take my job seriously. I try not to be hilarious. I try to give good. No, but me, I'd be kind of upset because I guess it feels like the teacher just did it anyways, and you gonna tell me by email.
Okay.
You know yeah. You say like you just did it, and now you're gonna tell me like, damn, you should have told me that. Hey man, we think that this is happening. And I don't know about the earmuffs thing. Like, I don't know what else you can use as a coping mechanism. But I wonder how Dax feels about it.
Yeah.
How's he feel about the earmuffs? And I know where the dad's coming from because, like I said, I wouldn't want that. All that does is draw attention to the kid.
It does.
So I mean, my thing is, why can't we, instead of earmuffs, why can't we do earplugs? Why can't we do? I mean, I don't want him to.
To like, I was stand out.
Like, yeah, but see, not only standing like earplugs, you can barely see earplugs.
Right.
But and then I was looking at even a music device,
like what, something like a CD player or something.
Not like a CD. Well, I don't want to say an iPhone. I don't want to say that he doesn't get something like that. But like, I wonder if they got like a little, because he's 5 years old. I wonder if they got something like that. Like there has to be, instead of these huge, I can just picture these huge earmuffs. Because if not, they're not earplugs.
Right.
But I'm like for recess time, I wonder if he could just sit back and just listen to music or whatever, like put in some actual music earpods or whatever and listen to that. Help control some of the noise.
Well, the thing with the earmuffs,
all the other kids would love seeing that.
I guess. But the thing is, like, even if if it's earmuffs and it's wintertime at recess, not really that weird to see someone wearing earmuffs, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely not that. But
so,
I mean,
it's wintertime right now, so people are wear
depends
earmuffs.
on where you're at. It ain't wintertime here in Louisiana.
I guess that is true. I'm just assuming they're somewhere in the cold.
It ain't wintertime in California.
Well, the only reason I said that is because, like, who the fuck even has earmuffs unless they're using them for the cold? Like, does this teacher just have earmuffs?
We bought earmuffs for my granddaughter. We saw fireworks.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just like the earmuffs that she probably talked about, that what we take to the gun range.
Oh, okay. You're thinking like big ass, like sound dampening earmuffs.
Yeah, like exactly. That's what I think. Those little ones that just keep your ears warm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tone down noise.
Okay. See, I was thinking the little earmuffs like that, just because.
I mean, you could be right.
It's cold. It's winter. I was like, I just assumed, fluffy, keep my ears warm earmuffs.
Why can't he just wear earmuffs like what you got?
my headphones?
Yeah, your headphones. Let's wear them.
I don't know. These might be a little out of the 5-year-old.
And just play some
range.
soothing sounds, I don't know what all. I never dealt with nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it just piercing and just makes you like headaches or whatever? Or?
Well, the thing is, like, I've seen from not just school, but actually like other videos and things, like people who are autistic on the spectrum have audio processing issues, right? Where they freak out when things are either too loud, and then a couple things they do. They can either hurt themselves, they just start screaming, yelling, whatever it might be, and that's obviously a problem that the teacher doesn't want. And it's bad for the kid. The kid doesn't want to be going through that either.
Okay, I can see what it is now.
But I can definitely understand what you're saying, like, and what you're saying is similar to what her husband or the kid's father is saying, that he doesn't want him to. He said it very kind of crass. He said, "Be the freak," right? But he's basically just saying, I don't want him to stand out. Like, I don't want him to be different than the other kids.
Yeah.
So I think if they could find a happy medium, like music or something like that, like just a pair of headphones, give that to the teacher and like, hey, look, I have this little whatever.
Yeah, if you're gonna make them wear earmuffs during lunch and recess,
right?
Why don't you let them listen to something that's soothing, if anything?
Right, exactly, something he likes. So if he likes Disney songs or some shit, like whatever, like Thomas the Tank Engine or whatever.
And then all the kids would
like,
just be jealous. All the kids would be like, "Dang it, man! I wish I could listen."
Yeah, and then he'd be the cool kid.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool that like she was saying, she's trying to find other coping mechanisms. So hopefully there is something else. But yeah, just all of a sudden, man, you wearing these, and all I got is these earmuffs. So
yeah, I think if he was wearing the sound range earmuffs, like that will make him stand out, because those motherfuckers are massive.
Yeah, yeah. These what I got here.
Yeah, exactly. Like if a 5-year-old wearing that during recess, you'd be like, what is going on? So
like,
yeah,
you see the picture of my granddaughter with her earmuffs on. It's she looks cute, but she was 2-3 months at the time, so everybody's like, she's gonna be cute anyways. But
yeah, well, the earmuffs were probably the size of like her head. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
They gotta be enormous on a 2-year-old's head, or on a 2-month-old's head.
She looked cute. She looked like she was about to fly with fucking Maverick, man.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. So yeah, I think that I think we pretty much answered this question. Should they try?
Like she said, they got other coping mechanisms, and like I said, I kind of agree with the dad. He's like, man, you don't have my kids stand out. There has to be other options. There has to be other things we can try first.
Yeah.
Before we just jump, especially the dad. If a parent don't want it, the teacher has to. You have to, like you said, find a happy medium.
Well, I think you were right about the teacher just doing it and then sending the email after it was already done, right?
Yeah.
So I think the person who wrote in is in the right for kind of being like, what the hell was that? Like, why did they, that shouldn't have been done that way. But hopefully moving forward, they at least now know a way
what you do?
Everybody can move ahead.
You check them out every lunch, and you bring him McDonald's. So all the kids will be like, man, God dang it.
Yeah, you're just trying to make these other kids fucking jealous.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. If you want to make my kids stand out, this is how we're going to make them stand out.
So,
we're going to do it my way.
So that's it. You think we're good on that one now, Mike?
Yeah, I would like to hear, I actually kind of want to look up some alternating things to do. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, again, I'm not sure if, the person who wrote in's kid is autistic or not. I just kind of made that assumption.
And then again, like, you're right. Also, with ear motion could be like the ones you're talking, the little snow ones. But I just think for noise cancellation, it's the gun range ones.
I mean, I really like the music idea because even a lot of music headphones nowadays have noise sound cancellation, technology in them.
Yeah, they actually do. Yeah.
So
I didn't want
think
to
that would be a perfect
some iPod, some EarPod Pros, like what I got. But them things are nice.
No, but you can get them like the what's it? Even like the cheaper like pair of like Beats headphones. I'm not saying give a 5-year-old fucking Bose like super nice headphones or like Sennheiser or some shit.
Yeah.
But there's options. Little pricey.
Get them some
pretty nice.
Like music headphones and some aviation sunglasses.
You fucking jam them.
Right. They be like, yeah, I watch Top Gun a lot.
All right, Mike. Moving on. All right, we're gonna go to our Would You Rather. All right, you ready?
I'm listening.
All right, Mike. So for the Would You Rather, it is: would you rather be born 300 years in the past, but filthy ass rich, or 300 years in the future, but poor as fuck?
What's the definition of poor as fuck?
Poor as fuck means you have no money.
Damn, like street living?
Like street living. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the future
you don't have any way to make money either.
But the future has to have something that takes care of me, right?
The
only reason why I say that is because 300 years ago, if you were rich, it ain't stopping no man to come up there. I watch 1923. I've been watching that 1773 or whatever it was, the Yellowstone shit. Man, there ain't nothing stopping somebody going there. Yep, this is my land. Boom, you're done.
What if you had? But I'm saying you're filthy fucking rich, so you could hire guards.
I mean, if that's the case, then I just live in the past then.
You rather
because
live in the past?
in the future as a bum. I mean, God, they gotta have so many programs by now in the future that looks out for somebody like me. I thought they cared.
Nope, socialism.
First off, they took me to Mars, so obviously they fucking care.
Who said anything about Mars?
That's where the rich people are gonna be living at that time.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? You just pulled that out of your ass.
And we got to ride with some fucking UFOs, and we're living in Mars now.
So maybe the UFOs we've been shooting at are the ones who are supposed to take us to Mars.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they've been trying to tell us.
So you're saying you really would rather be in the past?
Yeah, I think I'd be in the past, man. Because like you said, filthy rich living in the past. And man, I watched those shows like, damn, I really I wonder what it was like growing up like that.
Yeah, but you had no electricity. You had no fucking anything.
Do I have my knowledge I have now? Well, hell, I didn't have anything in 300 years from now. What, I got a street light? There's my electricity. The fuck, I got running sewer water. There's my fucking running water. I ain't got shit in the fucking future, nigga.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna be fucking living with the fucking buffaloes and fucking staying warm that way and eating off a fucking fire.
It'd be kind of like I imagine it to be like Game of Thrones-esque. That's kind of like what I imagined 300 years ago to be like.
Nah, it'd be worse than that, right?
I don't think so.
Well, I'd have to be worse than that.
What was that? 1723? What was going on in 1723?
Yeah, see, that's when we were trying to get to the west.
All right, so
maybe Game of Thrones. Man, the Viking years, that shit looks interesting. I watch a lot of Viking shows.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, I think I used to be a Viking. I really think so in my fucking prior life. So yeah, maybe I think I'll go with the past.
In the past?
Yeah.
1773. So was that was beef or 17? Why do I keep saying 73?
Like I'm fucking earlier that show that I watched.
Yeah. That was like the fucking like Boston Tea Party or some shit, right? Like 1773.
Yeah, well, yeah, 1776 is when America and all that.
Yeah, so Boston Tea Party like 1773, somewhere around there. So
maybe
back during like colonial times. So yeah.
Yeah, so I can do it.
You think so? I don't know.
Then?
They're gonna burn you as like a witch or some shit.
Cause I'm rich?
I don't know.
I go live up in Maine, up in the corner of Maine.
All right.
I can jump to Canada.
I guess that's fine. You want to be rich. I don't know. I'd still rather go to the future. Tell you the truth, I'd rather be broke as fuck in the future and just see all that cool
just so
ass
they can
shit.
fucking play games.
I can't play games. I don't have any money for games.
You can't stay cool in that fucking humidity neither.
I get to
The
watch.
ozone's gonna be gone. What you gonna do to stay cool? Sit in that ditch water?
I just sit in fucking garbage can water.
Yeah, you're a third world country, man. And that shit gets hot too.
Yeah, exactly. I take small sips of it, quench my thirst.
Yeah, see, I don't know about that. It might be cool. The atmosphere might look pretty cool, but yeah, that shit ain't.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fucking like actual like climate change fucking everything up.
Yeah, the actual living part. You want to live 300 years from now?
I was just thinking technology, but who the fuck cares if
It'd
the
be
goddamn...
cool to look at it. Yeah, you can look at it technically. You can't do nothing with it.
I can watch everybody else enjoy their life.
Yeah.
While I'm fucking just miserable as hell.
I'm gonna say, but they have to have programs for people like you.
I would hope so.
Ugh.
I would hope by then, in 300 years, that humans are no longer fighting with each other and that we're just fighting the fucking aliens.
That's all peace, yeah. Maybe the aliens will take all the homeless people in 300 years.
Do what with them? Make them slaves?
Go to Mars. Yeah, we'll start this all over again.
Do it again?
Get the pyramids going.
That's true.
We need to upgrade Mars.
Speaking of... So we just call them like homeless people, right? There was... do you know the book?
They got a proper term for it now?
I'm sure they do. I think it is, actually. I think it's like unhoused. I think this what the proper way
you might be right. Damn. Assholes.
But even besides that, there was the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
Well, the author of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book, his name is Roald Dahl, right? He was like a crazy fucking like anti-Semite, hated Jewish people, hated black people, hated fucking everybody who wasn't like a white Christian, right? And he wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but his fucking editor, like the Puffin Editing or whatever, the actual like editing company, they changed some of the words in his book to make it more friendly for today's readers.
Yeah.
Because people are complaining so much about fucking like, just shit like that. So like, for example, like an Oompa Loompa aren't just called quote unquote little men anymore in the book. They changed it to little people, right? Because they don't want to just call them little men. And like the fat kid, Augustus Gloob, who like falls into the chocolate river.
Yeah.
He was described as enormously fat, right? In the original book.
He was.
They completely got rid of the word fat and now he's just enormous.
Oh,
which I don't know which is worse.
Yeah.
That kid is fucking enormous.
Well, I don't know. Enormously fat. That sounds pretty bad. that got enormous beat.
I guess so. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to mention that.
Enormously.
This guy's enormously fat.
Yeah, that's why I didn't just call him fucking obese Stan or some shit like that. You know?
Yeah, but I just thought it was weird because this dude's been dead for a really long time and they changed all his shit around.
Yeah.
So he had no say in it. Admittedly, he was kind of a piece of shit, but his stories were good. Definitely. He wrote good stories. And yeah, anyway, just felt like throwing that in there real quick. All right, so Mike, before we get the hell out of here, is there anything that you're enjoying right now at the moment you'd like to share with our listeners?
Killer cases.
Huh?
Killer cases.
Let me guess. Detective show.
Man, is it? But this shit, these motherfuckers, it's on A&E, but I watch it on Hulu, but it's on A&E. And these killer cases, man, these motherfuckers go hard.
Good.
Yeah, like, man, I'll tell you a quick story about one because it was so fucking interesting. So this dude, he gets this girl pregnant, and then so they thought they could be together. They weren't happy together. So then they get divorced, and they have a kid. And so she goes to the army. And so while I guess that she has a kid, she has to sign custody over to the dad.
Okay.
Because that's what you have to do when you go in the military. So she goes to the army for 6 years. She never comes back to visit the daughter or whatever. Well, she finally comes back after 6 years. She goes straight to the daughter's school, checks her out of school, and they allowed it because that's your mother,
right?
And stuff like that. And then, within those 6 years, the dude he got married to somebody else, had 3 kids. But so it come down to the dude and his new wife. They end up killing her, just so he can have his daughter back. But when he gets caught, he gets into the thing. They find all the evidence. He tells on himself, "Yeah, I did everything. My wife had nothing to do with it." While he's in jail, serving life, his his daughter, like I think like 6 years later, 6 or 7 years later, she's like 14 now, writes her dad a letter saying, man, I hate living with his wife. Well, it ain't his wife no more. I hate living with her. She beats me. She abuses me and stuff like that. And also, his wife, I guess it's still his wife, she's pregnant with his best friend while he's in jail. And they're about to get married. And so while the dude's sitting in jail, he's like, man, fuck this. So he tells, like, she was there too.
Damn.
Which she was there. She's the one that made, because the mother, the one that they killed, she worked at a pizza delivery place. And they called her to deliver a pizza to this. Oh, we're working late. We're going to be behind this building. She goes behind the building and end up killing her. But his wife is the one that called and everything like that. And man, it was just like, but it's kind of crazy because like there's no solid evidence. Like the judges, like the defenders and all that, they're sitting there. They're like, man, you're just saying this now because you're going life and you're trying to get out of jail, trying to lessen your stuff like that. That's what they're saying. Right. Then they said the same thing about the daughter. The only reason why you wrote that letter because you're tired of living with her and stuff like that.
Damn.
But his mother, the dude that was in jail, his mother invites her to her house and secretly records her. She pretty much told on herself everything she did. She said, yeah, I had a lot to do with it. If he didn't listen to me, he probably would have never got done and shit like that.
Damn.
But yeah, it was a crazy story.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, killer cases, cool. Man. They got a bunch of crazy
killer cases. Check it out on Hulu.
I want to say it's good stories, but they're not good stories because somebody dies. So it's like the Great Depression. The fuck is so great about it?
So for me, I have a couple things. All right. I found these videos on TikTok.
Oh, shit. Dancing.
It's actually voice. It's what is it? AI voices, right? Yeah. So fake artificially generated voices of Biden, Trump, and Obama. And it's them playing video games together. And it is fucking hilarious. They are so goddamn good. And they'll play like Call of Duty, they'll play Minecraft, they'll play all these fucking things. It's not really called anything.
I bet I can find it on Instagram.
I guarantee you could. But yeah. I promise you, at some point, if you're scouring through Instagram or something, one of those like fucking apps, it's gonna pop up, right? Yeah. So if you get the chance and you see a video like that pop up, watch it.
What's it called?
It's just, they're not called anything. It's just a video.
Some group has to be shooting this shit out.
It's a bunch of people doing it now because it started off as like one thing, but it blew up. So now a bunch of people are doing it. So there's not one person doing it. So if you ever see a video of Biden, Trump, and Obama playing video games, just fucking listen to it. They are so goddamn funny. And then,
I guess I'll YouTube it then.
You'll see it. It'll pop up. The other thing is I just wanted to give a couple shout outs. One is to my guild leader. His name is The Danster. Happy birthday.
You trying to get fucking bonus points? You trying to get back in the squad? That motherfucker benched you. He made you a tree. That motherfucker made you a tree.
No, different game. Different game. Guild Wars 2 is different than WoW. He's my WoW guild leader.
You trying to ride by his side on the horse? Is that what you trying to do?
Anyway, happy birthday, Dan. Happy birthday.
Get it back. Why can't I used to ride right next to you? Well, now you don't. Switch.
Right. And the second thing is also WoW related. There's a dude who I found because I was having trouble basically finding decent videos for how to beat this one boss named Flame Leviathan in ulduar 25-man. All right. This guy only has about 120 subs or so. Go check him out. His name is Chadghar. All right. Just like Chadghar from the game. Mike, you followed along everything I just said. I know.
Or Ragnarok. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
So the guy's name on YouTube is Chadghar. Chadghar. He has an awesome Flame Leviathan 25-man explanation for hard mode. All right. I think this guy deserves way more subs than he has. So if you're having trouble with basically that fight in ulduar, go check him out. All right.
Chadghar.
Chadghar. That's it. Chadghar. All right. All right. So anything else we got, Mike?
No, man. I think we're good, man. I mean, covered a lot, a lot of important stuff.
All right.
Solid advice.
With that, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to contact us, feel free to head over to our website at www.talkintrashpodcast.com to leave a recommendation or just drop a line and say what's up. Why did I say podcast? Anyway.
No, sound pretty interesting. Something new.
Anyway, if a web form really isn't your thing, you can email us directly at Ramboss or Ehle at talkintrashpod.com. And make sure you follow us on social media at YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You could also check us out on Spotify and Anchor if you just want to hear our sexy ass voices.
Yeah.
Also, if you made it this far, please go ahead and subscribe, all right? It really does help the algorithm for small little creators like us, all right? Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, do all those kind of things.
Share, like, give me
Exactly. Help a brothers out.
Yeah,
right?
we ain't asking a lot.
And as always, don't forget to keep talking that trash. Peace out.
Peace.